Geoff Wilson here, and welcome to MMA.I. On Saturday, June 13th, at UFC Fight Night, in the main event, Jessica I battles Cynthia Calvillo. We stimulated 5 fights between Jessica and Cynthia, and in 5 fights, Calvillo wins 5 times by submission. This is a bit surprising, considering the striking skill of I. I actually think Calvillo has a good chance on the ground to submit Jessica, but it really depends on how Cynthia manages distance and uses her hands to set up the takedown, as well as head movement. Be very important to avoid I's counters. Joining me today in this episode of MMA.I is the 4-1 amateur featherweight and rising star at TuffNUff, AK-47, Alannah Arnett. Feels like maybe we might see you in the cage or ring here pretty soon.
That's what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to get back with Tough to, maybe fight for that title. So we will see. COVID's kind of throwing a wrench in things, but yeah, we're going to make it work.
As a fellow featherweight, how do you see this fight playing out?
I think that I has the upper hand standing for sure. As you said, Calvillo has better ground game. The only thing that I would worry about would be, I is successfully stopped some pretty good grapplers, wrestlers. Her takedown defense is pretty strong. I think that if Calvillo can, string her punches together, like her striking, to kind of blend with her wrestling and grappling, I think she'll be really successful. It's a tough one to call, but I don't know if her striking is where it needs to be to, set up the shots. So I guess we'll see. I think she recently switched camps and stuff, so we'll see if that's, that's helped her out or hurt her. And I've heard she's, back in a more normal weight class for her body type. So we'll see if that changes anything.
You're 100% right about Jessica I believe has the highest percentage of takedown defense in the UFC women's division right now. So you're 100% right there. I do think Calvillo wins on the ground, but I think Jessica wins in the decision. I don't see her knocking her out. If you had to fight either of these guys, how would you prepare?
I don't know. I think Calvillo's, her stats are almost identical to mine. I think for her, it'd just be a grappler to grappler, like a headbutt kind of competition. But for I definitely have to get on the inside. I have to set up those shots. I like to work off the clinch. So I'd have to definitely clinch her and get her to the ground.
Alannah Arnett, AK-47, well, thank you for taking the time. If you want to like and subscribe to our channels, go ahead, subscribe below. And the YouTube channel, you can subscribe within the comments as well to watch the simulation. Thank you again for joining us, and enjoy the fights.
Thanks, Geoff.